So, I think many of you will agree with me when I say that one of the very special things about Burning Man culture is the ease with which it spread worldwide and sprouted communities everywhere. Our communities have laid down roots, are growing, and we're all learning along the way. So I'm here to introduce the regional groups that will give you a lightning talk, a community update. And the first one is the group from Germany. Thank you. With Mint from Northern Germany and Hamburg. With Al and the double Alexes from Berlin. Welcome them to the stage.
So I'm regional contact of Germany, one of the 6 you already heard of. I brought some other community members with me, which are speaking or working with some of the events and communities which have formed in Germany. So we started to give an overview since Olivier already said we have some events in Germany. We have quite a lot of events in Germany currently. These are big events and small events. Some are close to be an official burn. Some are more privately organized. We ordered them on a north to south area. Hamburg is there. A lot of stuff happening in Berlin. German burners also have their own event, and we also are going to spread out into the community besides the burns with booths on maker fairs, for example, and talks there. And yeah, and there will hopefully burner conference, a German burner conference, like a ELS in small, soon, like end of year or something. Okay, next slide. So, speaking shortly of German burners, because they have the oldest running event and the oldest running organized community, and they are also spreading out into society using Burner Without Borders grant, and and going to Tiki Apokalypseburg this year. Next slide. Okay, and then we move a little bit further and show a video that the Hanseburner, the Hamburg community, prepared for us.
Slapshot here, a slapshot there. My dick is almost everywhere. If you feel guilty, lonely, sick, get penetrated by my dick.
Now we want to talk about Kiezburn, which is one of the events Kiezburn. Started about 3 years ago, and so this is going to be our 3rd year running. This year we're about 2 hours north of Berlin, and we have around about 1,000 participants this year for 5 days, which is going to be excellent. In the past, we've been running bureaucratically under the Berlin Burners e.V. This year, we've established our own association to kind of expand, and we're really experimenting with radical decentralization. And that means that if we've employed a methodology that let fail that which the community doesn't carry, which we were terrified for the first few months, but it's working. It's coming together. But one of our main focuses, we're using a lot of the Borderland tools, the Talk from Lumio, and the Realities and Dreams platform. This is excellent stuff. It makes life a lot easier. But our main focus of ours at the moment is to establish a more centralized base, permanent space that we can organize around and function as a community. But yeah, it's going really well. It's exciting. Homeburn's another experiment that we've got going in Berlin, where people offer their homes every now and again, once a fortnight or once a month, to do a small burn at home. Similar to a party, but trying to bring the 10 principles and act a little bit more learning and connection than what you would normally find in a Ketamine-infused Berlin party. So yeah, that's good. Yep.
Yeah, Berlin Burners is sort of the source of other now alone-standing activities, and but we are running in a small event nearly weekly. We try to expand into the social area. We just changed our mission statement of the association. We are working on a permanent home to get something like a burner embassy for all the Berlin entities. And and we have also some issues coming from growth and coming from different ideas, and we're gonna talk about that during the ELS and also on the hopefully then on the German Burner Conference.
Okay, one last sentence. In all this growth and all this enthusiasm, we failed to talk enough. And this is what we're working on. So we're working on strengthening our synergies between us. And what I can tell you is we're here in this mission of love, and it's not politics. So whenever you feel that there's something spreading, talk, and that's what we want to do. And we invite you tomorrow evening. We'll do a dine and meet, or meet and dine, around this topic of growth and how we can find the sweet spot of our mission. Thank you. Okay, you heard this before. We're doing a GLS next year, and this will be great.